The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey, it's me again, the Grey Man, wishing you a great amazing day and uttering the cry of Grey Maniacs gather, as it's time for another one of my bloggy blogs. I'm drinking some cider. Yummy, my tummy. I'm going to get drunk today, decided. And I'm going to do a live stream later on whilst suitably inebriated. One of my beard hairs, look at that. What's the size of that beard hair? It's alright, it's a white one. They can fall out if they like. The white ones can fall out. Leave the darker ones, you know, without all the whiteness. Anyway, yeah, I've done my podcast today. High Speed Hangover podcast. The theme this week, because it's the end of the month, the last Sunday of the month, it's always a themed show, and I've done a theme on the months of the year. So 2 tracks for all the months of the year, plus loads of facts about the different months as well, like the birthstones and the Julian and the Gregorian calendar and that kind of thing. Stuff about national days and national months and national weeks, like silly things like World Hot Dog Day and stuff like that. It's a bit of fun anyway. Plus lots of cool bands, of course. And I'm going to my dad's tomorrow, so what I might do, I might film this box 10. I might film different parts of it, but just add it to the rest of the daily blog. So you'll see some comic books, plus you'll have me chatting. I might see if my dad will take me to some charity shops, boot fairs, that kind of thing when I'm out there. See if I can find some cheap comics. I've just seen Night Tiger's awesome haul, $20 for a box of stuff that I'd probably have to pay 20 quid for just 5 of them comics that he showed in that box. It's an awesome box. And yeah, let me just show you what I'm going to show you. Stars and Stripes. Love Stars and Stripes. I thought it was really cool. For a long while I was trying to find, there was 2 ones that I couldn't find. And I found them in the end. So I had the full one of Stars and Stripes. Possibly a hot book now that there's a TV show, which I can't wait to check out. Stars and Stripes 0. Stars and Stripe number 1. Shout out to Scott Neely, whatever he's called now, Skot something or other. He's changed his channel name, hasn't he? I know he's quite keen on this TV show. I showed this one before. John's Comics with Kids. Did a contest about what comics would you recommend for a couple of young girls. Obviously he's got his 2 daughters that he does his show with, and I recommended the Stars and Stripe run. I don't think he liked my video though, because he never commented on it at all. Never made a comment, which was a bit strange. But there you go, these things happen sometimes. It is weird. I don't understand obviously people got other things, and you know they miss things and they got a number of other things, but I can never understand some people's post commenting stuff. But whatever, people got their own lives to get on with. I won't worry about it. Oh dear. Anyway. Yeah, it's a really good run. Good bit of fun. Courtney Whitmore. I finally remembered her name. Courtney Whitmore. Apparently the name Courtney was given to her because the creator, I think his sister, died in a plane crash. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Her name was Courtney. She died of a plane crash, and he named Stargirl after his sister. I think that was the case. That's pretty sad. I could be completely mistaken. It could be a completely different character, and I look like an idiot. But you know, such is life. I am an idiot, so yeah, that's good then. I've shown myself up for what I truly am. But yeah, quite a short run. I don't know if she's going to get another run now. Depends if her TV show's done well or not. I do want to catch that though, because you know I like the character, I like the comic books. They were a good innocent bit of fun, I thought. I enjoyed them muchly, which is why I was happy to get the full run. And then a little while after that, they announced that there was a TV show, and I was like, oh, result. Obviously, other people think it's quite good as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing a TV show of it. Right, now next up, I've got a little pack here. Checkmate DC's Checkmate, the original Checkmate run. Not the one that came afterwards. Okay. Oh, there's a few stuffed into one bag here. Let's just open these up. What I've been doing when I've because I've bought myself a load of bags and boards recently, I've been re-bagging and boarding stuff, and it's meant that the last 2 boxes I showed, a re-bagged and boarded, about 50 comics from each of those that no longer fit into the box. So they're sitting there. Now I've got to try and find them a new home. Oh man, such is life. The foibles and fun and foibles of a comic collector, eh? You know, it is what it is. If you've got to take the rough with the smooth and all that, and finding places for your comics to live is all part of the rich tableau of collecting comics. Number 4. Looks like this Checkmate agent is in Venice by the looks of it. But none of the rest of these are bagged and boarded. So these are, if I bag and board these, they're never going to fit back into the box, basically. But and there is a Checkmate run that come later on as well. I'm wondering if I should try and find that second Checkmate run and try and put it in with this Checkmate run. But it's such a pain in the proverbial, isn't it? What I need is like magic fairies, magic comic pixies that I can click my fingers or I can write a note of what I want them to do for me, burn it up a chimney, and they somehow get hold of that in the ether and they do it for me. That would be cool. Black Fawn, you can kiss it goodbye. This is from '88. That looks like Amanda Waller of Suicide Squad. I think there might have been a crossover at one point. I can't remember now. Crossover between Checkmate, Suicide Squad, and maybe the Titans. I think that happened at one point. Quickly wet my whistle. Yeah, and I am considering doing a stream later on. There's a guy in the horror community whose channel I follow, and he follows me, called Mr. Wicker, and he's done like a getting to know you kind of video tag, and it's like the sickest getting to know you one of all time. Like, would you rather be eaten by animals or eat a human being? Kind of crazy horror related questions like that, quite dark and disturbing. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do an entry for that. That's just gonna give me nightmares. But I thought, you know what, why not just get drunk, get my mate Ulrich involved without telling him what kind of questions it's going to be. And that might make for an interesting stream. So me and him are going to stream later on. People can join us answering the questions themselves if they want to. And, hopefully it will take off. Hopefully it'll give Mr. Wicker a few extra subs of those who don't mind the sickness. Yeah. But I'm blinking headbang. I listen to heavy metal. They sing songs all about the sicker side of life. This is the crossover, the Janus Directive, part 1 of 11. Yeah, this is with the Suicide Squad and I think the Titans. Yeah. Who is Bishop? Who is the man called Bishop? 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 Is this the first appearance of Bishop in DC Comics? I thought he was from Marvel. Interesting. Right. Part 3. Checkmate. Destroyed. Oh, Peacemaker's in there as well. And there's what's his name? Major Disaster? Is it Major Disaster? He's a right horrible person anyway. He killed Green Lantern Carl Rayner's girlfriend. I think it's Major Disaster. Major something or other. Major pain in the butt. Major horrible person. Right, Peacemaker goes wild. He loves peace so much that he'll kill to attain it. Yeah, cuckoo, cuckoo. He does actually hear voices, at least in one of the reads that I read. Okay, everybody, let's party. This woman here, I believe, was a member of the Suicide Squad. She had no memory of who she was, and it turned out in the end that she was Guillotino, I think, from the Female Furies. I thought she was pretty cool. Okay, everybody, let's party. One Night in Moscow. Yeah, because Checkmate, they're based on the chessboard. So the knights are the main players, the main in the field operatives, and you got the kings and queens and so forth for the back, the people in charge, directing the knights and pawns or whatever. Back off, you quacks! His insurance policy just came in. It's cool that Peacemaker's involved with them. He's not got an awful lot of inclusion nowadays. It was like a backup character in the Blue Beetle, the new Blue Beetle. He kind of met up with Peacemaker as like a kind of a mentor kind of thing at one point, which makes sense because the original characters were both from Charlton. This does not look good. Pretty cool art, 80s stuff. Very decent stories and art in them days. Late 80s. Kupperberg, Irwin and Vey, creative team on this one. Here's another close-up on Peacemaker. Buy or die. Yes. Buy the Checkmate comic or Peacemaker will put a bullet in you. Yeah, he used to hear the voice of his father, who I think was a Nazi war criminal, if I recall correctly. I don't know. I accuse you of being the traitor. At last, the secret of Bishop revealed. My enemy, my ally. Of course, Bishop is obviously a piece on the chessboard, isn't it? So that would make sense as well for them to be part of Checkmate. Somebody has kidnapped his children. Now he's going to get them back his way. Not too sure who he is. I was thinking he could have been Sergeant... No, not Sergeant Steele. Something Steele. What's his name? But he hasn't got a metal hand, so I don't think it is... probably one of like the backup kind of characters. A few kind of backup characters like in the DC universe are kind of hedging the kind of spy world. I think not Commander Steel. There's a different guy. I can't remember his name. He's got a metal hand. Anyway. Ooh. Say goodbye to your son, Steen. Matthew! I'm sure I showed this recently. Did I put this in my mystery boxes? One of my mystery boxes, maybe, a copy of this. Because I remember reading that out recently, and I'm not, as far as I know, not doing this book for boxes for ages. This is box 10, by the way. I've skipped box 9 because I looked at... box 9 was one I did recently, a little while back. It was the one with my Aquaman and Green Lanterns in. And I did that maybe a month or so ago. So, yeah. Breakout from Cell Block D. Looks like the... No, it's not the Black... I thought it was the Black Hawks for a minute, but it looks like some sort of kind of security force rather than actually the Black Hawks. Checkmate Robotic Rampage. You like the way I roll my R's, don't you? You like it. You like my sexy R's. Right then, we're coming to the last package of these comics. Which less bigly channel shall I shout out today? I was thinking of shouting out the Hero and the Kid because I just started watching a cool interview that they're doing with a strongman. What's the strongman's name now? Oh, I forgot his name, but I'm subbed to his channel as well because I do like watching the strongman stuff. When we were watching it from a kid, when Jeff Capes of the UK used to win, I kind of look a bit like Jeff Capes nowadays with the beard and the fat guy. But yeah, no, maybe I'll shout them out another day. I don't know, should I shout them out? They don't really need shouting out because they're hardly less bigly. They've got over 1,000 blinking subs already. Shh, keep quiet. We don't want them to know we're here yet. Oh dear, I think the element of surprise may have been turned in this cover. Let's shout out Skot's cover challenge. Skot Neely. He's changed his name to something else now. I've watched a lot of his videos. I'm not going to go there and say he's never commented on any of my videos, although it's like maybe he's commented on one of my videos in all that time. But you know, I don't count these things. Well, maybe I do. So long, boys. Hope you won't find my plans too shocking. Electric Knights. There you go. Yeah, I'll shout him out anyway because he's cool. I watch his stuff. Right. Right, number 32, second from last, the penultimate one. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is it. Checkmate goes to war, and it's got an insert of the Predator 2. Look, Predator 2 insert. I was wondering why it felt a bit on the chunky side. It's got a Predator 2 insert inside. Checkmate number 32. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. And then finally, number 33. Endgame. Looks like the king has been conceded. Yes. So that's it. That's it for today. That's my Checkmate and my Stars and Stripe run. Well, it's my first Checkmate run. I've got another Checkmate run as well in one of the other boxes. Let's have a quick look. Should we have a quick look? We've got Manhunter coming up. We've got Chase. Aztec, the Ultimate Manhunter. Some Black Orchid. Quite a lot of Black Orchid. Dark Stars coming up in this box. Gotham Central. That's what's coming up in the rest of box 10. I'll be showing you that. What I'll do, I'll probably record them tomorrow, pre-record them, then take the raw footage to my dad's and chop it into my daily blog. So you can see some comics other than just me talking and saying, didn't do much today, I've read some comics. That would be a tad, well, it might be, I'm boring anyway, so that might be even more boring, but whatever. Thanks for watching. Yeah. And if you're not subbed up, please sub up. Leave a comment down below, please. It helps with the old analytics. If you leave a comment and give me a thumbs up, I love you a long time. And if you don't leave a comment and a thumbs up, I get all sad. I'm like, nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Right, I'm out of here. Until next time, may all your news be good. My housemate is destroying the kitchen. Can you hear the noises he's making out there? What a plank. Anyway, cheers. And until next time, may all your news be good news.
Go and sub Skot424. He shows comics and toys and more. He does live streams and haul videos too. He does so many videos. There's so much for you to watch. Go and sub him up. Skot424.